Hey everyone, this is another tutorial on quick on how to do input and output from console. I guess I never realized that I never even made one that really explained how to read and write information to the console applications. So I'm just gonna do a quick one here so that you can kind of get the gist of how it really works. And I'm just gonna call it input and output. And again, this is just a Win32 application, console application that I'm making in Visual Studio 2013 here. Um, so the first thing really quick that you have to do if this is your first time watching, you need to include the I/O stream, which are the header files, for being able to read and write to the console application. And secondly, we need to include the namespace std, which allows us to access the methods necessary to uh, read and write to the console application. So just really quick, basically the only two methods that you really need to know is cout and cin. So we'll start with cout. And cout, you always have cout two less than signs between any given variable in cout. So cout, hello, this is a tutorial. Two less than signs again, end line. And end line just means that that's the end of that line, and hit the return key basically to go to the next line. And that's all that's telling the window. So just really quick, let's run it, make sure that it is telling us that this truly is a tutorial, and it says hello, this is a tutorial. So that would be accurate to what we wanted it to say. Pretty straightforward, pretty nice. And then let's just go to the next one here really quick. We'll do a cout. This is the next line for tutorial. And this time I'm not going to do the end line. I'm going to say hello. And you're going to see something interesting here. This one I'll do the end line for. You'll see something interesting here. So again, cout, my two less than signs, some little text here between some quotation marks. This is a string of characters, and then some more output. So just really quick. And you can see that because I didn't put the end line in this console, that it actually printed the next line of code, hello, right next to the previously mentioned code. So if you want it to go to the next line, if you want this to display in the next line, we need to add, I'm going to get rid of this here. We need to add the end line so that it knows. We need to add the end line so that it knows to go to the next line here. And there you go. See, that's that's a lot better. Looks a lot cleaner. And now for the more interesting part, I'm just gonna declare an int here, int age, and an integer once again is a numerical type, and I do have a tutorial that you can watch on that, or I'm sure that there are plenty of other ones that you may have either seen or that other people may have that you can view as well, that are good. So I'm just declaring a variable, and once again, declare my data type, then my variable name. That's what you do with every single language, and you then let's get the user a prompt, let them know what's going on. So I want to say, please enter your age, and I'll do an end line there. And the other part of this is the cin. So cin, and then it's two greater than signs, and and then we just say age. And then let's let them know what their age is, because just in case between the time that they entered their age and it displays, they somehow managed to forget their own age. Your age is, or we'll say, you are age years old. There you go. All right, and notice that a really interesting thing too. I can put some text over here on this side of the variable, and I can put some text on this side of the variable. Right? I can play with these are called operators. I can play with these as much as I want, and I can put in as much of these as I want to display different types of information. So Cin has the two greater signs, and I explained before, I always think of these arrows as like going into the variable. So I always think that it's kind of going into the variable, and that these words are going to the cout, so they're going out to the console, and yeah, I don't know, it's kind of a way to think about it, I guess. But anyways, so this console here is just going to say, please enter your age, and then I'm going to enter my age, and then the console is going to display it back to me here. So, and once again, we have our end lines. Notice that here we don't have an end line because we don't need to, because when the user hits enter, it will automatically give a return line. So let's do that real quick. So I'm going to build it and run it. All right, great. So it's asking me for my age, and it told me my age. You are 20 years old. And there you go. I'm not really 20 years old, but hey. So there you go. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, not too complex how to display and enter information, and this works for anything. The Cin works for anything. It'll work for strings or doubles or floats or other types of methods and functions and objects. So yeah, so hopefully that's a little bit straightforward, and we'll see you soon.